What's thinking webheads? Today we're going to be having ourselves a look at these super cool web shooters from Spider-Man Homecoming from Tjack and ThePortugeek. These guys were sent to me today and I can't wait to review them, so let's go ahead and jump into it. Tjack on Instagram, you may know him from his incredible face shells that he makes. Well, he also happens to make some awesome web shooters, all right? They're so stylish and functional, and I thought I'd show them off to you. I got two of them. The other one's on a severed hand I found, or a mannequin hand. It's one of the two. I can't remember. I get them mixed up. But I thought I would show you my my first impressions. I don't exactly have my suit in yet. I got a Far From Home suit coming. This is the Homecoming web shooters, and I think they'll look good regardless though. They're beautiful pieces, and I thought I'd give you some up-close looks, my initial impressions, and let you guys make your own decisions if you want to buy them or not. I'll include all of the information about where to get these, who to have them assembled by, all down below. Again, that was Tjack and ThePortugeek. Thank you guys so much for sending me this. Let's jump into it. So the web shooters themselves are made out of a flexible urethane rubber, which initially I was a little skeptical of when I was unboxing it. However, it seems to be pretty durable. I stretched it over my hand a couple of times. I have pretty big wrists. It upheld. And it still manages to capture a level of detail, as you can see there with the web fluid nozzle, that I'm not sure that you would normally be able to get out of this rubber, but somehow Tjack and ThePortugeek have found a way to do it. There you can see the trigger there in the middle of the palm, which would actually activate the web fluid to shoot out. And here you have a nice 360-degree view of what the web shooter looks like. It fits on your wrist very snugly. It's not too tight, it's not too loose, at least for me, and I have kind of an average to large size wrist. And it works very well. I mean, it doesn't really restrict any movement, and I really like how it looks on camera. And there's some actual moving parts on it, which I'll get to later. The web cartridges themselves do actually remove. Now, I don't have my Spider-Man suit with me, as it's currently being made by the RPC studio, so hopefully I'll be able to get that in soon and get these web shooters on them so you can see what it looks like. But I was able to find a black glove, and on this glove I actually had to go and put the magnet in between the palm and the glove, and that attaches to the magnet and the trigger for the web shooter, and with some slight adjusting, you've got a web shooter. And it works pretty well, if I say so myself. Now, it stays on, and it's not going to come off. I was interested to see how the magnet would stay in the palm. It stays on very well. No complaints there. And the actual trigger portion, the piping that goes down into the middle of the palm, is adjustable. So if it's too long on you, you can make it shorter. If it's too short, you can make it longer. Here you can see a nice up-close view of what it looks like on someone's hand. And funny enough, there's actually the Spider-Man Homecoming figure from Hot Toys right behind it. So you can actually get a little bit of a comparison of what they both look like together. They're pretty spot on if you ask me. Now, here is the system that holds the trigger onto the palm in between the cloth. You just have a magnet that is implanted in the rubber, the urethane rubber, and then you put the other magnet under the glove. Simple enough, stays on. Can't really think of any better way to do this, especially if you want to have a non-permanent binding, and as you can see, it stays on just fine. So, along with this really awesome Christmas gift, with the web shooters, he also sent me extra web cartridges. I know what you're thinking. I mean, they're cool aesthetically, but do they even work? They do. They do work. I just figured this out. So all you do is you pull up on this, you can take the web cartridge right out, slot it back in. Functional. I'm pretty sure these would actually flip if you needed them to. So here we have the web cartridges I was mentioning earlier and how you remove them. You just simply pull them down and then pull them on out. And it's super easy. If you need it for some reason to change them out, or if you're doing it for a short fan film, or even just for a cosplay shoot, or you just wanted to do it for fun like I did, you can absolutely change them out and switch them out if you would need to. Also, here are the other 6 web fluid cartridges that came with this super awesome Christmas gift from ThePortugeek and Tjack's. I really appreciate it. These will typically go on your belt whenever you have the Homecoming costume. They also sent me the Far From Home web shooters. This came in with the face shell for the Far From Home face shell, but I want to get to that on its own review, but I thought these were worth mentioning and including here. They are fairly small, if you've seen them on the costume, And typically they have a little bit of silver paint around the nozzle, I believe, but I think that's easy enough to add on your own. These could actually be completely accurate and they're entirely black. I can't remember. Either way, I think I might add some silver just to make it pop a little bit more. Overall, they're super cool though, and I can't wait to add them to my costume. I think those will have to end up being glued, while the other web shooters you can just slide on your wrist and then put the magnet in. So anyways, I definitely recommend picking up your own web shooters from Tjack. I really like mine. I can't wait to get my full suit in. I think it's coming in January. It's the black and red Spider-Man Far From Home suit. Didn't love the movie, but absolutely love the suit. The complete homage to Steve Ditko, it has me sold, and I can't wait to see these web shooters on it. Along with the other Far From Home web shooters that were sent by Tjack and ThePortugeek. Thank you guys so much for sending those. Of course, I may sound a little biased in my review based off of the fact that I got them for free, but these guys are friends, and I was really excited to review their great products. And honestly, if I didn't like them, I probably wouldn't review them. So that should be a sign in its own. So hopefully you've watched this far. If you have, click that like button, subscribe if you want to see me do some more of these videos. I think that's down there somewhere. Yeah, and I'm hoping to do some more soon. We've got a Star-Lord cosplay, another Tjack face shell, bunch of other fun things coming in pretty soon, along with a Poe Dameron thrown together cosplay, and then also a Captain America shield and stuff. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching the video, and I hope to catch you next time.